Hi y'all. Okay, so this is gonna be my week. I don't even remember what week I stopped on. 14 and 15 week pregnancy vlog. I don't remember if I did a week 13. I can't remember. I'm hoping I did, but I don't know. So anyway, week 14 and 15, very interesting weeks. Lots that went on. 14 weeks was pretty much no different than the 13-week one. I had a relatively good week that week. There was nothing that happened that I started getting more cramping, more like stretching and stuff, and didn't get that I didn't get that on 13 weeks, my last week, but that's okay. I knew that I would start getting those stretching pains, and it wasn't a big deal. 15, however, a lot of stuff happened. So much fun. That is the week that I went to the ER for bleeding. I can't really pinpoint exactly what it was. I can only say what I guessed it was, because they looked, I mean, they did 2 ultrasounds. They did the one in the ER that was just the abdominal one, and then I had to check in with my doctor 2 days later to make sure that there was nothing wrong there, and they did the abdominal one and the internal one for the ultrasounds to make sure there was no tearing, that my cervix was fine, and everything was okay. Bled so far around 4 or 5 weeks. I think it was closer to 5. I bled at 8 weeks, 7 weeks, 7, almost 8 weeks, and it was 8 weeks, and then I bled again at 15 weeks. The other 2 bleedings were relatively light. They weren't bad at all. This one was enough to fill a pad, and it was bright red. I thought for sure I started my period, and I mean, I had no cramping with it, none whatsoever. I did not hurt. I just was bleeding. So we went to the ER that night that it happened. They couldn't pinpoint where that was coming from, where the bleeding was coming from at all. And I mean, I can only guess what happened. She kind of put me on a restriction, I guess. So I'm no longer allowed to do anything strenuous, no strenuous activities, until I am 24 weeks. We went to Cracker Barrel, and towards the end of our meal, I started feeling really dizzy, almost like I thought I was going to pass out at the table. And I laid my head down and, thought that maybe it would just pass if I just closed my eyes and laid my head down, and it didn't. It just got worse and worse and worse, and I just felt dizzy, like I was going to pass out. And I kept telling Garrett, I was like, don't let them call 911 if I pass out. Don't let them do that, because I know that it's not anything serious. Just don't let them do that. Just if I obviously don't wake up, then I guess call them, but otherwise just wake me up, and then we'll leave and we can go, we'll just go home, because it was weird, but it wasn't like super weird. I have fainted multiple times with just my hypothyroidism alone, and I know pregnancy does cause dizziness and fainting spells and stuff. So I ended up getting up because I just needed to get some air or something. I just thought, I am going to pass out in front of all these people. And I started walking to get outside, and my eyes just started going black. Like, I just couldn't, I was starting to not be able to see peripheral vision anymore. That was gone, and my eyes just started almost going black. And so I had to squat down, and I mean, I don't know how many people just watched me do this. I thought it was so funny, because I was, I'd have been like, are you okay? nobody asked. So it was just kind of weird. A little girl did look down at me. She just stared at me. So she was kind of funny. But anyway, I ended up deciding that I should probably get to the bathroom instead, because I just felt, it was just a weird dizzy feeling. It wasn't nausea, I didn't think I was going to throw up, I just felt dizzy. And I get to the bathroom, and I was going to splash some water on my face, and the minute that I saw the toilet, I was like, I've got to throw up. No nausea, no nothing, and I ended up throwing my entire meal up, and I was like, oh, that's like $10 right there. That's all I could think of. Oh no, let me go ahead and show y'all. So, here is 15 weeks. It actually has not grown very much from the last time that y'all have seen it. I feel heavier. I feel him kicking a ton, mostly right here. This morning I woke up and I was like, I seriously need to start thinking of girl names. I don't know why. I have no idea why I kept thinking of, I need to think of girl names. So I don't know. I know we're having a boy. I mean, I saw it all. It was perfect. You could see the butt cheeks and the legs were spread, and then you could see like the little dots for the little balls, and then you could see, you could see everything. There was like no way that you would be able to call it a girl. But for some reason, I just have this like feeling that I should think of girl names, or I need to have, I don't know. Due date did change, by the way. So I will see y'all every Friday now. I'm still going to try to upload the video on Sunday morning, or Sunday, or Monday, I guess. Sunday morning would have Saturday's video, so Monday morning I'm going to try to have the pregnancy video up. But my due date is now April 19th. They changed it a day, so that's okay. So I don't know, they changed it to a day. But that's about it, and I will talk to y'all next week, and yeah.